Hi, welcome to Kaizen Code. In today's video, we are going to show you how to create and utilize graphs in Kintone.
First of all, let's open our sample database. Now let's talk about graphs. There are plenty of graph types you can choose from based on your needs. It could be bar chart, line chart, pie chart, table, or many other types.
Users can use the saved graphs to analyze data in real time as well.
Let's look at some graphs that we prepared beforehand. To see your graphs, click on the Graph List drop-down button. So let's, for example, open sales growth chart or a product popularity chart.
We can switch between different types of charts for the same data.
For example, we can turn that bar chart into a pie chart or a column chart or even a table.
All the charts are interactive.
So basically, you can choose any category and click on it to view more details.
For example, let's click on scones. This will open a new browser tab with the list of order records that contains codes. To create a graph, simply click on the Create Graph button. And here you can choose from either using pre-made recommended graphs or creating a new graph from Sketch by choosing a graph type. Let's create a bar chart, for example. So you can choose how you want to group your records in the dropdown. You can also create several levels to it. Let's say we're trying to make a top list of the most popular products in our system. I will choose product name. Then the system allows us to choose the functions we want to use in our grouping, which are by default count, sum, average, maximum, and minimum. We'll choose sum. By quantity. We can also filter and sort our records similar to use. Here we'll filter them by quantity, greater than or equal to, let's say 5. And for example, let's sort it by ascending order. Click Apply. And your graph is ready. Be careful as it doesn't automatically save the graph. So if, for example, you go to the home page, you won't be able to see the graph anymore, and you'll have to create it once again. You can save the graph by clicking on the Create Graph button again. Save as new graph. Enter the name of the graph. Click OK. And here you go.
Now you can see your graph in the drop-down list.
There is another way to create graphs, which is done by clicking on the app setting. Go to the Graphs tab and click on the plus.
To retrieve a summary on the generated date or to summarize changes within a specific period, you can enable periodic reports on the graph. Let's use the graph that we just created. Click on the Edit button, scroll down, and you'll see the Periodic Reports option. Check the Generate Reports Periodically box. The system will warn you that the latest third aggregation results will be saved, but the older ones will be deleted. Note that you can't change the graph settings once the periodic reports are activated. You can choose how often you want your reports to be generated. It could be every month, week, day, and so on. We'll go with every month this time. Let's specify the time we want our reports to be generated at. Be careful, as by default the time is chosen in GMT, so by Pacific time, for example, it would be an 8 hours difference to the specified time.
Okay, let's save and update our app and go to the graphs list. We choose our graph from the drop-down menu, and nothing is displayed. Why? Well, that is simply because no data has been recorded yet, so the graph cannot be displayed.
We chose to generate our reports every month, so once the month has passed and the data has been recorded, you'll be able to select the recorded dates to display the results. Please note that periodic reports cannot be enabled for pivot tables.
In Kintone, you can export aggregated results to a CSV file. To do so, choose the graph you want to export, click on the Options, Export to CSV file. This will open a menu where you can choose character encoding format, delimiter, and whether to include or not the header row.
Click on the Export button.
After the conversion is completed, you will see the link to your file. Simply click it to download the file. Pivot tables can be exported to an Excel file as well. This option will be automatically available in the Options menu. You can also obtain embed tags for embedding aggregate results. Embed tag is a piece of code in HTML format.
You can use HTML tags to embed charts and tables of Kintone apps in external web pages.
Similar to file export, go to Options and choose the Embed tag option. Copy the embed tag displayed and pass the copied tag to the HTML source of the site in which you want to embed the chart. Please note that to view embedded Kintone charts and tables on external web pages, you must be logged into Kintone system. Another point to bear in mind is that user can obtain embed tags only of those charts that are saved in Kintone application.
So in today's tutorial, we learned how to create graphs and periodic reports, export aggregated results to a file, and obtain embed tags for the aggregated results.
Thank you for watching this video and see you in the next one.